Hi guys, good morning. How are you? Trust you are fine today. I'm excited. Yeah, because I love the topic we are about to treat today because we are getting ahead, like we are proceeding, we are moving forward. Yes. Okay, today's topic is getting yourself, used to some terms we use in tailoring, like in fashion designing space. There are some terms you need to know, the likes of bust. Let's assume you want to take a measurement now, so there are some things you have to get yourself acquainted to, like you have to know it, because I'm still bringing class on how to take measurements before we now proceed to some other things, before we proceed to how to cut. Do you understand? So I just want us to kick off all these little things that might give us headache when we get to main things, the practical aspects of you sewing your own clothes. So today I bring to you some things you need to know in tailoring. You as a tailor or you as a fashion designer, maybe your aim is not to be sewing clothes alone. Maybe your aim is to be a fashion designer, a well-known brand. So you have to start from you getting yourself used to some things. So the likes of, let's assume you want to take a client or you want to take your home measurements. What are the names we call those things? So I want to start from the nape. There's something we call the nape of the neck. See where I'm touching here? This is the nape of the neck. So whatever measurement you want to take, it will start from here. Also, there is, okay, let me just split it this way so that you get it with ease. There is something we call vertical measurements, and there are some we call vertical, right? And there are some we call horizontal measurements. I believe everyone has passed through the stage of you did mathematics while you are in your primary, elementary, and your secondary school. So this is vertical, right? Something that is like this. While horizontal is like this, something like that is like this. This is vertical, this is horizontal. So let me start from vertical. Like, what are the points you need to measure vertically before you can make a good garment, before you can construct a good garment? So I want to start from the nape of the neck here. This is where I'm touching. All right, so this is called the nape. We call this nape of the neck. Now from here to here, this is the bust points. So the first thing you want to measure from your client or from yourself, if you are using yourself as a model, is you measure from the nape of your neck to your bust points. All right, so you proceed from the bust points. Again, you come to the nape of your neck and you take your measuring tape to the under busts, under your bust area here. Okay, and from here you measure again to your waist. How will you get your waist measurements? Your waist measurements, you can take a piece or a rope, just tie it around your waist or the person's waist. So the curvy parts, like the most curvy area at this your upper region, is your waist area. So you take from the nape of your neck, all right, to your waist area. Are we together? Are we getting it? So after your waist area, you take from the nape of your neck also to your hem line. That is, let's assume you want to make a blouse, all right? So from the nape of your neck here to the hem line, that is where you want your blouse to be. And usually it used to sit somewhere here before your actual hip, down here after your navel down small. Right, so then also there is something we call half length. So from the nape of the neck to somewhere around here, the navel area is your half length. Right, so you take again from the nape of your neck Anything you want to measure, you are starting from the nape of your neck. If you are measuring it vertically, from the nape of your neck again to your hip line, right? The wider parts at your lower region is your hip line. I'm still going to use a model or a mannequin to practicalize this for us to see, but I just want us to get the theory part of it. That's why I'm doing this, so that you get acquainted to it before we move to, taking it real. So you can just, if you have not taken your pen and your book, if you have not started jotting as I'm saying it, just try and jot. And if you are thinking, what this woman is saying, what this lady is saying, I'm not really getting it, you can go over and over and over again till you get yourself used to all those terms I'm mentioning. Right? So having done that, like from the nape of your neck to your hip, so if you are taking a gown, so you take from the nape of your neck again to wherever the person desires a gown to be, a dress, right? So you can just take it, if it is at the knee length, if it is the down part, like towards the floor side. So you just continue like that. Okay, also, before I forget, you have to take from your shoulder. Okay, yeah, let me, before I forget this, you have to take your back measurements too. So you start, some people will take it full, like from one point to another here, but I used to encourage my students that they should take the half, because by the time you fold your fabric, you are folding it in half. You are not going to open it wide and measure. So with that, if they measure it from the half of the neck side here to this side, they already know that by the time they fold their fabric or whatever they want to use, maybe they want to use their pattern paper, they already know that it's that same 8 they measure that is half here, they are going to input on the fabric or the pattern paper they are working with. All right, is that making any sense to us? So you take from the nape to your gown length. If it is dress you are making, if you are making a dress, but if you are making a skirt, you start from your waist line, this upper hip side, to whatever the person desired as skirt, be it short or long, where she wants it to reach. Okay, that's that about our vertical measurement, from the nape to the bust point, to the under bust point, to the waist, to the half length, to the hemline, to the dress length, either long or short, and so on. Okay, again, so let's proceed without taking much of our time to you taking your horizontal measurements. What does horizontal measurement? It means round circumference. So you want to measure your client, or you want to measure yourself, you start from your bust, all right? That is the wider part at this your upper region. So you take your measuring tape, round from the front to the back, and you ask the person that how do you want your dress to look? Is it comfortable for you? Do you want it tight? So you make sure you ask those questions. And if you are using yourself, of course, you know how you would want your dress. If you want it to look, you know how you want it to be. And if you want it fitted, however it is, however the case may be, you are going to use your discretion to do that anyways. Okay, so you take your bust measurements, all right? That's the round circumference of your bust. So the round circumference of your under busts. Okay, your under bust here. This is your under bust. So you take the round circumference of your under bust. Then you proceed to taking the round circumference of your hip. Of your waist rather. So you take the round circumference of your waist. Okay, then you proceed from your waist to the lower region, and if you are working with, if it is a half length you want to work with, like you want to join from here and you want to join the skirts or pants to hit, maybe you are making a jumpsuit or something, so you are going to take your half length from here to somewhere around there, then you join the lower part to it. All right, that's if you are making a dress, long dress, or you are making a jumpsuit, or whatever it is you are making that you need to join up and down together. Okay, so that's when it is required of you to measure your half length. So don't forget to take the round circumference of the half length too. And also at your sleeve area, you will take the round circumference of your sleeve here, sleeve area. You take it, and if it is that's if you are working with shorts. So if you are working with a shoulder sleeve, you are going to take the round circumference of your shoulder, the round shoulder sleeve. And if it is long, you are going to take the round circumference of your wrist. Okay, so that's about what I said I should share with you people today, as we are preparing to move to the practical part of sewing your own clothes. So don't forget, I said we have the nape of the neck, we have the busts. So get yourself acquainted to those things. Read or watch this over and over again, from the word nape to bust to under bust to waist to hemline to back to sleeves to hip and so on. So just try and watch this over and over again, so that by the time we get to the practical, like you want to use a model to portray it, to make it look clearer and more, more understandable, so you will be able to know, oh, this is what she's saying. You won't be new to whatever I want to say when it comes to the practical aspect of it. All right, so I believe this is helpful to someone out there. Don't be stingy, as I've always said. So endeavor to share this. If you come across this post and you say, oh, maybe you don't need it, and there's someone out there that might need to see it, please try and send it to the person. Invite people. Oh, something is going on in this particular person's page. We are come and learn. So together we can make it work. All right, so please help us to reshare, to post, comment, like, engage. All right, it is well with everyone out there, as we are working hard to be a better person in life. The Lord will make it happen. All right, so till we meet again, till we see again, see you in our next class or in our next post. I remain It's in the Grace, your fashion tutor. Bye.